For my entire 4-year span of being a NASCAR fan, I've seen comments such as these sprinkled in almost every social media post or even in the real world. So I've made this video to clear up some misconceptions that some people may have. In order to do this, I first need to give an overview of the sport. Every week, 36 or more cars enter a NASCAR race to win and gain points. These races are split into 3 stages. You can gain points at the end of each stage for finishing inside the top 10. In each race, there are multiple pit stops that occur. Crew chiefs decide when to call their driver in based on what strategy they think is best. The pit crew executes this in the fastest way possible. All points gained in a race go towards the playoffs. This is a 10-race stretch at the end of the season, where 3 drivers are eliminated in each round until there's a final 4 that race for the title. I know that's a lot of information, but now we have a little bit of background, and we can identify some common misconceptions that people have in NASCAR. One misconception that I see a fair amount is the idea that all racers and fans are quote-unquote rednecks. The modern adaptation of this word is defined as crass, unsophisticated, and southern. Well, to be fair, some of the fans can be like this.
Show me your butthole!
However, the drivers are quite the opposite, and they are very professional. This narrative is affirmed by movies such as Talladega Nights.
Here, help's coming.
Wait a minute!
It's Cal Naughton.
Please don't let the invisible fire burn my friend!
Another misconception, which is probably the loudest one, is that NASCAR is just cars going in circles. However, the 2021 schedule had 7 different road courses, which means yes, they also turn left. It may be surprising to some people, but even the ovals are insanely different. They range from as short as a quarter mile to as big as 2.66 miles. We've even raced on dirt ovals before. One subject I love to hammer home about NASCAR is the in-person experience. If you bring someone to a race, they are most likely coming out of it as a fan. My friends used to say many of the phrases shown at the beginning of the video. I ended up taking them to MIS to watch the Xfinity race there. NASCAR was experimenting with a low horsepower package, which usually makes passing very difficult and creates mid-racing at best. Yet my friends were still having the time of their lives, and even wanted to go to the Cup race next year. There was so much stuff to do before the races. We got to see loads of pit stops, and there was even a flip.
Speed. The car was running when he turned.
To wrap up this video, I want to mention this isn't supposed to persuade anyone to watch NASCAR or get into it. This is simply to educate people on the sport itself. I believe many of the narratives come from people who haven't watched it, and I just wanted to bring light to the subject. Thanks.